Does she have a cold, maybe? Everybody's sick these days, baby. Gotta take care of it. How about you, Jenny? You're okay? Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna check your storybook all the way to 50. You don't have to do the recording, but finding and highlighting. So I'm gonna check. Oh, what's that? So yellow pockets. Yes, yes. There's some yellow pockets. All the way after 50? 36? Your homework is all the way to 50. Isn't it? It's big boy. How are you, baby? Really? Wow, you feel so fast. I like your suede jersey. Thank you. Okay. No, I don't know. Really? Yes. You just had it? Yes. You did great. Let me check it. Didn't read more than 36. No, reading 37 How about you, Amy? How many chapters did you finish reading? 36. You don't want to read more than 36? I mean, if you read all the way to 37, it's gonna kill you or something? All right. So you know we have no class on Friday, right? Right? And then next Monday, because we have a 설날, right? So now I'm going to explain you about not 추석, 설날 과제. We have no online homework, but you still have 설날 과제. Okay? So I'm gonna talk to you about it. This is what it is.
자, 팀장님, 저희 다음은 이제 2월이기 때문에 2월이 지금 29일까지밖에 없어서 굉장히 짧은 데에서 불구하고 큰일 났습니다.
하루는 길어요. 근데
그렇군요. 28일까지가 아니군요.
저희 2월이나 할까요?
그렇습니다.
많은 일들이 있고요. 이런 연휴도 있죠.
That's right.
어,
사실상 뭐 토, 일, 월요일 주말이고요.
네.
2월 9일부터 2월 12일 금토 일 월에 걸쳐서 이번 설 구정 연휴가 2월 중에 있습니다.
저희 연휴에는 빠지면 안 되는 또 우리 연휴 미션이 있죠.
그렇습니다. 집에서 가족들과 또 친지들과 아주 유익한 시간 보내면서 또 추가 노출될 수 있게 저희 아이들 아주 유익하게 즐기면서 할 수 있는
네.
유용한 미션을 좀 준비하였습니다. 자, ISA부터 DSA까지 어떤 미션들이 기다립니다.
포트폴리오 콘테스트예요. 저희 아이들 수업 시간에 했던 스토리북이나 뭐 파닉스트리에서 나오는 단어들이나 이런 것들을 이용해서 결과물 만드는 겁니다.
그렇습니다. 다양한 방식으로 제출할 수 있고 집에서 한 번 더 스토리북 열어보고 읽어보고 따라 써보고 디자인해보면서 영어 조금 더 재밌어졌으면 좋겠고 조금 더 기억 오래 갔으면 좋겠는 마음에서 준비한 황제경화 동상화원의 마음이니까 열심히 또 준비해봐 주시고요.
네.
자, 제출한 친구들 전원에게 아주 깜짝 서프라이즈가 있죠, 팀장님.
That's right.
네.
저희 너무 좋아할 것 같아요.
That's right.
저는 개인적으로 별로 안 좋아하는
맞아요. 사실 이거 빼야 됩니다. 그렇습니다. 다시 논의합시다.
과제를 제출한
네.
미션을 제출한 모든 대원생에게
네.
어떤 선물이 가죠?
-1 온라인 홈워크 쿠폰이 준비가 될 예정입니다.
저희 아이들이 소리 지르는지 들립니다. 환호하는 것들이. 하지만 여기서 잠깐 녹음 과정 아니에요.
Exactly right. 녹음 과정, 오프라인 과정 많이 절대 안 됩니다. 시청해야 되는 과제 중에 열심히 했던 것 반복 차원에서 하나 덜 해주는 쿠폰 나가는 거니까 여러분들 구정 연휴 동안에도 열심히 집에서 재미있게 또 유익한 시간 보내시길 바라겠습니다.
자, 이어서 레벨 설명할게요. 자, 그러면 DSB부터 DSC까지는 어떤 미션이죠?
네, DSB부터 DSC까지는 저희 데일리 잉글리시 표현들 있죠? 데일리 잉글리시 표현들 중에서 3개를 골라서 영어를 모르는 친구에게 내가 소개하는 영상, 블로그 소개하는 영상 또는 다양한 그의 참견글 영상을 제출을 하면 되겠습니다.
드라마를 찍는 거예요.
네, 드라마도 좋고, 무비도 좋고, 다양한 참견글이 있습니다. 이렇게 제가 말로만 설명드리면 다들 잘 안 올 수 있을 것 같아요. 저희 반 친구들이 과거에 만들었던 데일리 잉글리시 익스프레션을 활용해서 찍은 영상이 있는데요. 한번 보도록 할까요?
네, 영상을 같이
Take a look at this.
보시죠.
Now, I will see you get the book of the trigger test. I'm ready. Okay. Yay.
30 holes, right? Same book.
이런 식으로.
해당 친구들 레벨이 높은 친구들이 있죠. 영어로 계속 또 이렇게 진행을 했는데 우리 레벨에 맞게 조금 더 재미있는 방식으로
맞습니다. 저희 데일리 잉글리시 표현들 쉬운 표현들도 많이 있어요.
그렇습니다.
3개만 이용하면 돼요. D, D.
꽤 사용하는 겁니다. 제가 수준이 좀 있으시군요. 조금 더 참작의 과정들이 들어갑니다. 2가지 옵션이 있는데 첫 번째, 영어권 국가에서 사용하는 표현들을
Yeah,
직접
this is for
한번
you.
조사해 보세요. 인터넷 사용해도 좋고요.
I'm
도서관
gonna pause here. So your mission is, since you're MSA4, 영어권 국가에 사용하는 영어 표현을 직접 Google searching, and you're like a becoming YouTuber, okay? And then you're just, doing that. Hello, everyone. Today, welcome to Bella Amy's daily expression. And then maybe you can introduce new expressions like that, okay? Maybe Bella can speak in English and, what expressions. And then Amy, you can do that in Korean, okay? So first expression is 행운을 빌어. That Bella is going to break it like that. You can do it like that, or you can do it with your friends or your sister or whatever, okay? So it's easy. And then, shoot, and then send it to my kettle, okay? So same thing, I have exact link. You can watch it one more time. When you check your Tuesday homework here, you can find this link. Okay? So you know your mission, right? Easy. So that's all. No questions, right? Okay, that's it. That's your mission for Solak and nothing else. You have no online homework and whatsoever. So now let's go. Maybe we can finish this today and then we can watch the holes finally. Get out now. So we are going to first do a test, right? So I think I'm gonna review a little. So what is haze? Fog. Mumble. Nice. Store. Okay. When you look at the word store, when you eat food, you store, and the store has a lot of things to keep, right? And face. Yes, you have to face the fact that you failed the test. And what is an official attempt to find out the truth? Yes. A long and narrow cut or opening in something. Huh? Yes. And what is a person who is under the legal care of the court? Yes. Huh? Word. Not awake, especially because of an injury or drug, etc., etc. Unconscious, right? The word and thought for a moment, okay? I want you to destroy. He can't out there for more than a day or two. Survive. I don't think I can erase him completely. It to trouble. Please. Okay? And let's look at the definition of the words. What is insult? Yes. Feeble. Yes. Strange. Strangle. Like choke, right? And not. Riot. Yes. It's like no homework, like that, right? What is harsh? Peak. Sweat. Humid. Let's look at lesson 11. What is a squeeze? Squeeze. Lead. Cover. Encourage. Accelerate. Okay, speed up. Speed up, that is. Speed up, that is. And what is the place in a car where you put in a key to start the engine? Ignition. The process of letting fresh air into the room. Yes. Having a sharp, uneven edge or surface. Check. Having one side lower than the other. Lopsided. Stanley fell. His fingers start to twitch. He raised the jar to his mouth and carefully took a sip. The keys were there in the ignition. Dangling. The truck over the pile of dirt. Pounds. Okay, you have to know the definition. Encounter. Situate. Okay, collapse. Okay, mirage.
Illusion.
Oh, illusion, right? Fraction.
Very small.
Yes, it's a part, right? Chase. Mond. Mercy. Okay. You need a minute.
Yes.
Okay. Done. You change your bag. Change your bag. You got a new bag. Cute. Very cute. Is it your birthday? No. You always dress so cute. Yes, how many? Three. B2? Slit. Completely. Bounce. Done, right? Okay. I change that. Thank you. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Jenny, you checked who's Rick, how many Rick? Amy, you got whose test? Jenny, how many she's got? Huh? Oh, wow. Rick, how many Amy's got? How many? Huh? Uh-huh. Everything is okay, Amy? That's okay. Glue on your workbook, please. So we finished all the way to chapter 30, 31. I thought it was 32. Was it 31? We did it all the way to 31 and we start 32. So what is going on chapter 32? Excellent. This is about a new kid was assigned to who's caught? Who's caught? Huh? Who's caught? He's assigned to stay. Who's caught? Do you think? Maybe Jiro, right? Right? There's one missing card, so maybe he's staying at the new kid. He's got a nickname too. What's his nickname? Twitch. Why? Because he visits. Because he visits, right? But Stephanie's worry grows. Why? He worries about who now? Maybe it's obvious, right? Why? Because Jiro has been disappear, right? Yes. So Stanley makes a big step now. He does what on chapter 30? He accepted by. So how does he do it? He does something big. What does he do? Excellent. He steals truck, right? Do you think he knows how to drive? Oh, he just does it, right? Mission succeeded? No. No. Mission failed because he fell onto the hole. Understood? Right? That means Stanley is also running refuge. He's going to find zero. I don't know how he's going to do it. But he finds zero, right? Where? Where was zero staying? Stanley finds zero where? Stanley keeps walking towards the thumb mountain, but he's exhausted and he sees something in the dirt and finds that it is a part of a boat, right? So where was zero? Where did Stanley find zero? Huh? Stanley finds something. What does Stanley find? While he was looking for zero, he finds something. What does he find? Before he finds zero, he finds something. What does he find? And then zero was there. So what does Stanley? Come on, this is a breaking point. What does Stanley find? The boat. The boat has a name on it, right? What does he say? Mary Lou. And where is zero? Stanley finds the boat, right? And then where is zero? Stanley finds the boat, and where is zero? Yes, Amy said it. There is a hole under the boat, right? And then zero is there, baby. Okay, right? Got it? Wow, Stanley is lucky boy. He finds zero, right? I mean, zero is lucky boy because he is found by Stanley, right? And then what happens on chapter next chapter. What happens on chapter 36? What happens? So he finds zero. Does zero look okay? Does he look okay? No, he looks very. He looks very. Baby, you are Stanley and you find zero. He's been running out of this cat for a long time. And how do you think that he looks? Zero looks? Zero looks what? Okay? Happy? Then what? Zero looks what? He looks very sick, right? Why? I can't hear what you're saying. You're just mumbling. Why do you think he looks sick?
because we can't drink and we can't eat.
Yes, out here in the desert, middle of nowhere, under the boat, without food and water, right? Right? So Stanley asks Jiro to go back to the Camp Green Lake, right? And what does he say? What does Jiro say? What does Jiro say? What do you think Jiro would say? No, he refused to go back. If he wants to go back, he would not run away from the first place, right? He says no, right? But then they find something around the boat. They find what? You think they found the loot? They find something. What do they find around the boat? What do they find? Excellent. They find the jars of, whatever, right? What's in the jars, I don't care, but they find the jars. They find many jars, right? What do you think the jars are? They find the boat and they find the jars. What do you think? What's inside of jars? What do you think? Excellent. Remember like 1 and 10 years ago, right? With the boats, they were trying to run away, right? And then they got killed, right, by that Charles Walker, right? I'm sure they had a lot of things in the boat, right? That Kate Barrow had made, peaches, right? The jars from that 10 years ago, that means that's that old. But Stanley and Jiro, they have nothing. So do you think they got a drink? Yes. They take chance. They drink. Do you think they're gonna be okay? No. But in the story, who's a big guy? Stanley or Jiro? Stanley. In the story, who's a small guy? Jiro. So if you think about this logically, who do you think will get sick sooner? Jiro, because as long as Stanley's big, it's gonna take more time to digest for Stanley. It's gonna be faster for Jiro to digest. You understand? So Jiro is already exhausted because he's been out of water and food for many days, right? Well, they found the food, whatever, and they drank it. Jiro is already sick and he drank that bottle that's from 10 years ago and is sicker now. You understand? Okay, so understand that. And then you have to understand where they're going to go, where they're heading. Where do you think they're heading? Where do you think they're gonna walk towards? 36. Where do you think they're gonna head to? You think they're gonna head to Camp Green Lake? No, then where? Where do you think they're gonna head to? They head to what place? Where do you think they're gonna head? Excellent. The guts. Right? Because something about that place just, don't you think that place just gives you some kind of hope, right? It looks like a God's thumb, and it's got this. Something about this place, has a hope or something. Because why not take the chance? Because they're in the middle of nowhere, right? They're not going back to the camp. How about hope on this place? Because from where they are right now, the place looks very close. Understand? So they're gonna head to that God's thumb. But Zero is very sick. And Stanley has to almost carry him. Glad that he had his shovel. You understand? That's what's going on here now. So big discovery. Stanley finds Zero. Not only Stanley finds a Zero, he finds the bolts, the Mary Lou bolts, right? And to top it off, he also finds that jars. And he also is going to find that God's thumb. So their journey begins now. Okay? Understood. I don't know, do you think Zero can make it? He's very sick. He's tiny boy. He's already sick and he's been drinking that jar that's been sitting there for 10 years ago. Right? Now let's go, baby. And then I'm gonna have to look at your book and I'm gonna have to check your answers for. So what are you guys doing for 설날? Do you have Friday off, Monday off? Are you staying home or are you going to visit your grandparents? Where? Oh, Chunsan? Oh, that there's a famous dam, Chuncheon Dam. Nice place. And Chuncheon 닭갈비. Yes. How about you, Amy? Mom's side or your father's side? Mother's side. Father's side? Did you take here? From here? Yeongcheon. It's really close to my aunt used to live in Yeongcheon. Yes. She used to have like a little farm. How about you? Not sure? Oh, you like to stay home sometimes? Yes. Sometimes traveling a lot just makes you like that car sick. You know what? The best part about traveling to some place? You guess so. Right? All right. Are you done? But sometimes you gotta live your life without phones and internet services. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's fun to hang out with your relatives, right? But sometimes it's no good because they ask you too many questions. You know what I mean? The schools and studies and stuff like. You just want to say like, leave me alone, right? Done. Is yellow your favorite color, right? Do your mom pick out your outfit? You pick out your outfit? Today? You? Your mom. Cute. Very remarkable, right? Everybody will notice you. Done? Your back goes well with Jenny's top. Right? Yeah. You talk to Tola? She can't cover Tola. She's not that sick then. She called you? And what did she say? How come she didn't call me or leave a message? If she has the strength to call, then that means she's not that sick, right? Because when you're really, really sick, you can't even pick up the phone, right? Like Jenny. And she always calls you, right? Do you call her often than she calls? But she calls you more often, right? And she loves you more. All right. So we talked about biggest part about this book because Stanley is very loyal to his friend Jiro, right? They don't really know each other, you know. They start to getting to know each other. And that point, Stanley took off. And then now Stanley took off. No, Jiro took off. He ran away. And then Stanley is out there to find Jiro. Right? So you know how Stanley's great-great-grandfather, Elia Yelnats, right? And you remember Madame Geroni, right? They made a promise. But Stanley's father, great-great-grandfather, was supposed to take her up to the mountain. But he failed the mission, right? But here, present time, Stanley and Hector Geroni are going to head to that got stung. And Stanley happens to carry Jiro. Understand? Because you know he's really sick now. He's going to almost carry him up the mountain. All right, now understand that, and let's go back to the question part. So what had Twitch been arrested for? A new guy, Twitch, he had been arrested for what? Doing what? Killing somebody, stealing something, or what? Yes, Jenny. Excellent. He stole a car, right? He had been arrested for stealing a car. Let's go over it. So what image remained in Stanley's head as he watched Mr. Sir fill X-rays contain? What image remained in Stanley's head as he watched Mr. Sir fill X-rays contain? What image? Okay, Rick.
The image of Bill crawling across the hot browser,
The image is Jiro crawling across the hot right like that, right? So maybe that kind of made him trigger him to go find it. Oh. Six minus 10 step. Yes, of course. This is your last one. Nice. So why didn't the truck move when Stanley stepped onto the gas pedal? Why? Why it didn't move? Yes, Jenny. Huh? It didn't put it. Excellent. It wasn't on gear, right? Because he didn't know how to drive. He didn't know how to move cars, right? First one. Oh, 50. So why did the airbag explode in Stanley's face while he was driving across the lake bed? Why? Why? Yes, Jenny. Yes. It was like a car accident, right? He had driven the truck straight into a hole because one more time he did not know how to move this vehicle, right? So what direction did Stanley had it after he crushed from the truck? What direction? Yes, Jenny. Yes. That's what all he had in his mind. Finding the God's thumb, right? The big thumb. This is what Stanley looks like. This is what Zero looks like in the book, right? Still, whoa. Nice job, Jen. So what did Stanley see inside one of the holes? What did he see? This is not yet he found Zero before. When he had hit the hole, what did he see inside of one of the holes? It snowed. It snowed, right? Strange. It feels like Christmas all over. It is. What do you expect? Sorry. What do you expect to see? Desert. Yes, Vicky. Excellent. That's all you can see. A family, but what family? A lizard family. That's the only thing you can see, right? So what do you know about yellow spotted lizard? It could be very dangerous. Oh. Oh, what that? 1,000? So what did Stanley do when he saw the family of yellow spotted lizards? Oh, baby, it's possible. What do you? Yes, Jenny. Yes, it's more like what you don't do, right? You don't do anything. You just run for your life. Run, run, run. But he leaped back and over the mountain, right until he couldn't run away further, right? Until he could not see the families. Oh, that's Stanley. So what was the pool of water that Stanley saw? What was it? Yes, Jenny. Excellent. It wasn't really the pool of water. It was illusion. When you find something in the desert, that most of the time, 99% that's fake. That's what you call illusion. Because when you're too hot and you're exhausted, you saw something and that's not what's happening, right? So he saw what you call mirage. That mirage caused because the shimmering waves of heat rising off the dry ground, right? It's like a reflection of sun and heat wave, right? Oh. We're doing good. The line. See, we did so good Friday without Jenny, and we do fast without Bella today. Wow. So what could Stanley see almost straight ahead of him as he walked? What could he see? What? And what can you possibly see in the desert? Yes, maybe. Yes. And then he saw something else after that. What it is? Because of the sun, he could see this clear. What? Yes, James. That's right. Yes. One more time, he saw what? The God's thumb. Right? Go. Oh, yeah. Why do not use it? You always keep it. This is no bank if you keep saving it. So why did Stanley laugh when he saw the boat? Why he saw and then he laughed? Yes, Jenny. It's because in the middle of the desert, the barren island, the place, isolated place, you would find the boats. But it makes sense because 10 years ago, this place, the whole place was a lake. You understand? Oh. So what was painted on the back of the boat? Something painted on the back side of the boat. What was painted? That's right. Nice. The name Mary Lou was painted on the back of the boat. Who? What is Mary Lou? Sam's donkey. A girl donkey, right? She was killed. Sweet. Yeah. You can use shield because yes. Of course you can use shield. So what did your face look like? Study. Yes, the Hollywood Halloween, Jack-o'-lantern, but that had been left out too many days past Halloween, right? After Halloween, November comes and December comes, many days left out, right? Oh. Are those bananas?
Not bananas.
What are those? bananas. So what did Juro find buried under the boat? Under the boat. Amy, the jars. How many jars? 16 jars of squish, right? Going. That's 1,000. So what does Stanley think he might need the shovel for after Juro collapsed again? This is a very good question, baby. This is important. Remember, the Stanley finds when he found Juro, he was really sick because he's been staying there for the food and water. And to top it off, he drank that jar of splish that has been sitting there for 110 years. Now, Stanley he thinks that he might need a shovel for after Juro collapse again. What does Stanley think he might need a shovel for after Juro collapse? Why do you think he might need a shovel? This is kind of like a thinking question. This is very smart of Stanley to think of this way, but also very sad for him to think of this way. If you read the questions and over and over and over and over, you kind of get the ideas. What did Stanley think he might need a shovel for after Juro collapsed again? Well, I guess you understand the question, huh? Right? We still need to find. Let me see where that is. Not yet. Oh, I found it, baby. See? It's right there, baby. I found it. Are you looking at chapter 36, right? Yes, I found it, baby. Yes. Right there. It's right there. Amy. Brave for what? Brave for who? Yes. It's right there. I found it. Does it make sense? Why do you think Stanley thought that he might need a shovel to dig a hole for? Who? Jiro. Why? Because Jiro is very sick and exhausted And Stanley is almost like carrying him up to the mountain, right? Jiro thinks that, Stanley thinks that Jiro cannot make it. You understand? Without food and water, to top it off, he had that old splish. So he's digging for Jiro's own grave. Bury him. His last hole. You understand? So 12. 4. 2. 11. 13. Are you sure 13? Yes. Get the cup, baby. Oh, you found it, baby. The other team cards hands. Okay. Jenny, Rick, the number is higher than 9, less than Joker. And win. So let's look at the next question. Wow, you got it, baby. So what worried Stanley the most about dying? He was not afraid anything, especially dying. But he worried about these two parts. What? What worried Stanley the most about dying? I would if I was Stanley. Because you're in the middle of nowhere and yes, Jenny. Yes. And give me more details, not knowing where he was and yes. For his parents. You understand the thought of his parents not knowing what happened to him, not knowing whether he was dead or alive, right? 18? 18? 2, 4, 11, 12, 13? Get the cup. So you should memorize the numbers. It's very sneaky. Okay. Keep it. Amy, the other team hammer. Okay. Let's go, Amy. Pick the word. Any word. Squeeze. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. Out. Let's go. Did you come for hair? Not more? No? Okay. So what rose up before Stanley and Jiro when they came to the end of lake? Yes. Excellent. The huge cliffs, right? Stone cliffs. The stone cliffs means they're getting very close to God's thumb. So what is yeah. Keep it. The other team any game says Amy? Yes. Over the ice 2. Let's do 1,000. So let's look at the next question. What is Stanley need a car to find Jiro? Why? Yes, Amy. Excellent. It would take forever. Coin. Oh, right. I think I'm gonna give you 5 cents. So who did Stanley blame this time and why? Roxy, 3.
Rocks in the paper. Rocks in the paper.
Yes, same.
He blamed him on because he think it was his fault when he did it.
Excellent. Before he blamed on his great grandfather, right? But this time he took his own action. He is owning up to his own action. So he's going to blame on himself, nobody else, right? Why? Because it's his fault.
Start.
Other thing. Sure. Yes. Go ahead, Amy.
Stanley wanted to take care of everything.
Yep. Go ahead. Oh. So last question, how old did Stanley think the splash was? Roxy.
In the paper. People was 100 years old.
100 years old? No. Penny?
Because the flight was more than 100 years old.
Maybe do you have something? Yes.
I thought it was probably over 100 years old.
All correct. Okay? You said it. But I think the splash is over 110 years old. Right? Go ahead. Read. Odd. The other to make a wish.
Yeah.
Yes. 6. Okay. You finished. First day. We're gonna watch it. Okay, it's not subscribed with the English, right? But if you will get the ideas.
Ok, siete listo. Sígueme.
There's something wrong with this computer all day long. Can you turn the lights off? Again, who do you think that is? Remember long ago, chapter 1, there was a guy before Stanley arrived here. Who? Huh? Who? Remember the guy? Yeah, chapter 1. Go find it. Chapter 1. There was a guy who was bitten by the lizard. Who was that? Who was that? And remember, Stanley is using his cot because he was hospitalized. Who's that? He was bitten by the lizard and then he was removed. And now he's in the hospital. Who's that? What's that? Okay, that's your mission for Wednesday, okay? Okay, let's go watch, keep watching. This is the scene. We're watching the host right now.